morning. So first of all, I just wanted to say you are an amazing instructor. Thank you so much for, everything that you taught us. Some really interesting moves. So if you do have the opportunity to take a workshop from Natasha, you should do it. Yes. First of all, what did you think of the Miss Pole Dance Canada competition? How did you enjoy it?
I loved it. I was lucky to have the opportunity to judge the amateurs, and I was totally blown away. There were obviously some clear standouts, and I think the ones who stood out for me were the ones who had an emotional connection with the music, obviously really great technique, but the performers who clearly thought about choreography and trying to put some storytelling into their performances. I did not get a chance to see the pros. I saw little snippets here and there, but Jamila and I were actually tallying up. We were the PricewaterhouseCoopers of Miss Pole Dance Canada. So we were like the accounting department tallying up all the scores. But I watched Shannon Pollard's YouTube performance, and she's insane. She
blew it out.
She's insane.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to see yours.
Oh, that's okay. It'll be up somewhere.
It'll be on mine soon, but I know you rocked it because you're awesome.
My lines weren't that great, but oh well, what can you do? Next time, it'll be better. But yeah, it was good to know you were there supporting all of us. It was really great.
Yeah.
What is inspiring you? Who or what is inspiring you at the moment?
Like performer-wise?
Yeah, for your performance.
Wow. Well, my fellow judges Carol and Jamila, I haven't spent a lot of time with them, because we've always been kind of here and there, and obviously, I'm fairly new to the whole competition thing, but I've been pole dancing for a really long time. But I remember taking workshops from Carol, 2 years ago, and just going what the hell? I can't do any of this stuff. And Jamila, obviously, she's been an icon.
Long time,
and,
yeah.
She's a legend.
Yeah.
So the fact that I got to actually spend a lot of time with them this whole weekend, they're I love them now. And, I've seen them perform up close, and they're just, I'm inspired by them.
And they're sweethearts, too.
Amazing. They're so sweet and so down to earth and regular people.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks. And what about musically? Is there anything inspiring you?
Yeah, if you get a chance to download an album by a band called Wild Beasts, the album is called Smother. Every song is an orgasm song.
Sweet.
Yeah, the song that I danced to last night.
That was an awesome
Lightning. Cool song, right?
Yeah.
So that's Wild Beasts.
Okay, sweet. Check that out for sure. And lastly, is there any advice you would give to someone looking to compete in the near future? What's kind of a typical question, but yeah.
No, it's a good question though. I mean, I was recently interviewed for this online paper thing, and it still provide the same exact response. When you start, the minute you get into your competition, the minute you get your acceptance email, you're all right, I'm choosing my song tomorrow. 2 days later, decide on your concept, okay? Get that in order so you can start thinking about costume and your theme and the story you want to tell, okay? And then you set benchmarks for what you want to achieve when. So say you have, you guys only have 3 weeks, which is not a lot of time. But say, okay, by the end of week 1, I will have written out all the tricks that I definitely want to put into my routine, start thinking of your passes, maybe towards the end of week 1, start putting the shell of your choreography together. By week 2, choreography's done. That's when you start performing in front of people.
Yeah.
By week 3, you're focusing on adding the emotion into your performances. So hopefully by week 3, you've done your routine so many times that your body will physically do it automatically, and then you can start thinking about, okay, what face am I giving here, or what emotion am I giving here? So having a calendar and just having certain dates that you want to set certain goals, so by the time you get to competition day, you've covered all your bases.
Yeah, that's great advice. Thanks. Lastly, what's your favorite dessert?
Dessert? I like all dessert. What did I have recently that was really good? It was It was like a cream, it was like a buttercream pie.
Sounds really good.
It was really good, but I forget. Oh my god, I know what it is. In New York City, there's a restaurant called Momofuku. You have to get their crack pie. It's called crack pie.
It sounds like a Japanese place.
Yeah, it does. But I think they might have Japanese food there. But they have like the best cookies and the best like
I'll look out for
crack
that next
pie from Momofuku.
Awesome.